Hello, my name is Thiago Silva, welcome to the 4 o'clock news bulletin, and we start off with some breaking news. Manchester City are considering legal action after Sergio Aguero claimed he was verbally abused and spat at by a Wigan fan. City met with the Argentine striker on this morning to discuss his recollections of events at the DW Stadium on Monday, where City were dumped out of the FA Cup 5th round by the League One side. A pitch invasion and disorder in the stands ensued at the final whistle, all of which is being investigated by Greater Manchester Police, Wigan Athletic and the FA. Wigan will now face Southampton in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. Our reporter Matt Craddock went to the streets of Southampton to know the public's opinion.
It'll be massive for the city. It'll be brilliant because they don't go to Wembley often, as you know. It's a great chance to get 30,000 fans down. I think it'll be a big implication and fantastic thing for the city, in terms of financially also.
Southampton have got a lot to prove as well, due to they've not been up to their usual selves. So I think at the moment it seems like Wigan will probably overcome them, but yeah, we'll see.
Southampton had a bit of an up and down season. It will bring them a lot of hope and stuff going on into next season.
The Champions League kicks off tonight, with Chelsea facing Barcelona and Manchester United facing Sevilla tomorrow. The Blues have only won 4 of their last 12 games, and will be the underdogs going into the game against a team who led La Liga by 12 points. Our reporter Sam Stockdale with more.
Can this year be the year in which England dominates in Europe? 5 teams have reached the round 16 in the first time in history to still be in the Champions League and look to be advancing. Tottenham came back from 2-0 down to 2-2 in Turin against Juventus. Liverpool brushed past Porto 5-0 away from home, and Manchester City beat Basel at home 3-0. With Chelsea facing the biggest test tonight against Barcelona, Chelsea manager Antonio Conte believes they have enough to beat the Spanish giants.
We have to work very hard. We have to know that during the game we must be prepared to suffer, but at the same time we must have the idea that in every moment we can go straight to try to score.
Uncapped duo Anna Blundell and Gabby George have been named in the England women's squad for the upcoming She Believes Cup. Now, head coach Phil Neville has named his first ever squad as new head coach for the tournament in the United States, which begins with a clash against France on March 1st. There is a recall for Chelsea defender Anita Asante for the first time since 2015, while clubmate Anna Blundell has had a chance for her first cap. British short track speed skater Elise Christie says she's devastated to be returning home from the Winter Olympics in South Korea without a medal. The triple world champion raced the heats of the 1000 meter with an ankle ligament damage, but after finishing second, she was disqualified. The race had already been restarted after Christie was stripped. All 6 of her events have resulted in a fall or disqualification, but Team GB chef de mission Mike A hopes she'll return at Beijing 2022.
Not many athletes of her calibre have to go through such a difficult period, both in Sochi and here. I hope she's got the determination to stay on. It'll be incredible if she does, but she's young enough to fulfil her dreams, hopefully, and win an Olympic medal.
Lizzie Arnold became the first British athlete to successfully defend the women's skeleton medal in the Winter Games with a stunning victory on Saturday. Arnold is now the most decorated British Winter Olympian, above Janie Torville and Christopher Dean and Jeanette Altweg, who have won 1 gold medal and 1 bronze each in figure skating. Arnold says she's still getting used to this, and only now she's realizing what she's done in Pyeongchang.
It is beginning to sink in. I mean, I still forget and then think, how was the race? I won. And it's just really magical. It really is. It gets better every day when I realise how, the magnitude of the hard work.
Deontay Wilder is setting his sights on taking on Britain's heavyweight boxing world champion Anthony Joshua. The American holds the WBC title, while the WBA and IBF belts belong to Joshua, who takes on WBO holder Joseph Parker next month. Wilder faces Luis Ortiz in 2 weeks' time, and is targeting all 4 of world titles.
The big fight is me and Joshua, of course, and that's who I want. I want to unify. By all means necessary, no matter who, whether Parker has it, whether Anthony has it, it don't matter who has it. I want to unify.
Josh Groves is confident he will compete on June 2nd. Groves dislocated his shoulder on his bout against Chris Eubank Jr., but that won't stop him from doing his 12-week camp. The Englishman feels even more confident compared to his opposition, as they haven't competed yet to decide the finalist, giving Groves more time to prepare.
The date that's sort of penciled in at the moment is June 2nd, which isn't that long away. I think it's 14 weeks, so Most fighters have a 12-week camp. If I have 2 weeks off and I'm back into camp, that would be a quick turnaround anyway. The other semi-finalists, they haven't even boxed yet.
England Rugby Union hooker Jamie George is expecting to face a motivated Scotland when the sides meet in the Six Nations this Saturday. The reigning champions are attempting to make it 3 wins from 3 in their title defence when they go to Murrayfield from the Calcutta Cup match. It's been 10 years since England have lost to their old rivals. George believes their hosts will put up a fight to end that streak.
They're obviously going to be very, very pumped up for this game, and so are we. Though we've had 2 good wins over the last 2 games, and we want to make sure that we continue the momentum going into the latter stage of the tournament.
Solent Cricket are beginning the preparations for their 2018 season. Last year was a big success for the cricket team, with their indoor side claiming the Team of the Year award at Solent Sports Awards. Our reporter Matt Craddock spoke to Guy Parsley on how presentation is going for the season and how participation has been.
Preparation going for this season, Guy?
Preparation has been going really well. So we're at the Aegeus Bowl, doing a net session there every Tuesday night for 2 hours. Got 2 lanes. Got there's quite a big improvement in terms of how we've come along.
And have you seen numbers rise, people attending? Have you seen the numbers go up or down?
Oh, since last year it's gone up. We've probably in fact doubled in players, and they're all at a pretty decent standard of cricket. So,
and you had a successful year last year. So, are you looking to kind of replicate that with the first and the second team?
Yeah. Yes. Now we've got these more numbers up. We've got better choice of selection and better players. So hopefully we can, get a lot further.
And just lastly, what are kind of the goals and the aims for the season? Are you looking to kind of win your league or try and win the cup? Or
it will be to try and aim for promotion and be really nice, because we're more than capable of doing it. We've got facilities, the players, definitely the standard of doing it.
And finally, could Solent hockey win the cup? Despite the uphill battle, Solent have managed to make it to the semi-final of the Western Conference Cup. Last Wednesday, goals from Stoke, Ross Atmore and Lucas Drum were enough for Solent as they scraped the 4-3 victory against Bristol. Stoke says as he say about the cup.
Personally, I think it would be more of an achievement if we were to stay up in 2A, just from the basis that we're playing harder teams who are well drilled compared to the cup where we've been playing 3A and 4A teams.
This has been our Sports Bulletin. Make sure to follow us on Seoul Sports News on Twitter and Facebook, and visit our website on solent.journalism.co.uk.